people with making a fool out of myself.
Works well with you.
Right? My aunt, by the way. So if you'll notice this handsome guy right here,
Oh my God.
that's me back in 1999. Look at the haircuts. They're all the same. Yeah, handsome guy. So this is gonna start me off. So that was actually Lori's senior prom, 1999. So we've been together that long. We met in December of 2008. So
2008?
yeah,
1988.
1998. That's what I said.
98.
I said it up here. We've been together for.
What's our problem?
We do our stuff before.
She came to mine, but they didn't let me in. They let her in. We've been together a long time, and I would say that. Well, I'll start off my career journey this way. I would say that my life course corrected on March 7th, 2008. That's when you became a junior. And for me, I have an older brother. He is 36. I'm 32 years old. He sort of paved the way for me growing up. He did everything wrong, or the hard way, I guess we'll say. And I didn't have an opportunity to do anything wrong. I had my mistakes, don't get me wrong. I'm not a perfect person. I am not a perfect person. But my brother was more or less another father figure in my life, and he sort of, he paved the way for me. So, things for me were going pretty well. Graduated in 2000. I wanted to go to school, become an engineer. One day it just came to me. I've always been good with my hands mechanically and very logical thinking. I can't do math in my head though, I don't know why. You really need a calculator for that. Simple addition, subtraction, I don't know what it is. I am an engineer. Don't tell my boss that. But things were going very well. And Lori and I married my high school sweetheart. She's got a terrific family. Our families meshed really well. Our first son, Colin, was born in 2008. Just a couple of months before she decided to get into Premier. And her decision to get into Premier was more so to help fuel her desire to stay home, to help support her and us. And I didn't recognize that at first. I heard her, but I didn't see it that way. My introduction to Premier was not unlike any other male logical thinker involved in Premier with their wife or girlfriend. I relate very well to them. In the beginning, I thought it was just going to be sort of a fling, a fly-by-night deal. She asked if she could, spend some money and get involved in it. Her really good friend, Erin Budwig, her Premier mother, she introduced her to it, and I had that sort of sense of comfort, knowing that I knew somebody in this business, and she wouldn't steer her in the wrong direction. I was comfortable with that. So I'm very, very supportive of her. I've always been supportive. I'm probably her most supportive figure in her life. So I believe in her, and I knew that she wouldn't lose our money. I looked at it that way. I looked at it as a cost. I didn't look at it as an investment. I'm very logical. It's going to cost this much money, and how much to make. That was the bottom line for me. That's all I wanted to know. I'm sorry. Stand by.
Standing by.
Bother me. So where was I? So a very logical thinker. Okay, when are we going to get our money back? I believe in you. I trust you. Go ahead. Go for it. I'll support you. Then I realized that she would be gone nights, a lot of nights. And I was a new father. Didn't have a lot of patience, and I'm still working on that. I'm getting better though. I'm getting better. It was scary. I think she was more scared for leaving me home alone with our son. It was definitely a change for her. So she decided that she'd start doing this and help provide some extra additional income to support her wanting to stay home again. I didn't really see that. I just saw her leaving us. I worked all day long. I was tired. I was exhausted. I wanted to do it together. I didn't want to have to babysit our son.
Don't make me look.
Listen. There's a good ending to this, I promise. So I was collecting my thoughts today, what I want to say, and I skimmed over that and said, you know what, I I'm human.
A lot of guys think that.
I thought that way, and it bothers me today knowing that, but it's who I was. So I had all these typical feelings of most men in the business, or acquaintances of women in the business, or not involved with whatever. And I looked at her as leaving me alone. And it was a challenge. I resented her. I thought that she was just doing her own thing, and I didn't see the big picture. All these emotions and very logical feelings for me at the time. And then the turning point in my life was my first rally 2 years ago. She was growing in her business. She was doing excellent. We were meeting a lot of people. She was helping a lot of women, and I didn't see that way. I thought that she was just getting numbers. She was building up. And I don't like to use a pyramid scheme, but she was building up her business. And it all kind of turned around for me when I went to Premier, and I got to meet other guys in the business. And I went to immense training. And the one thing that stood out to me, I still cannot remember this gentleman's name. He was just an average, ordinary guy. They asked him to train because he had a great story. And he said to himself, "Men, you are not babysitting your kids, you're being a father." And for me,
Do it.
fight back. For me, that was fight
You didn't warn me about it.
It meant a lot to me. And oh man, I can't stop. I feel like I'm watching a chick flick. I'm wearing steel-toe boots. Running back. So for me, that was it was a turning point in my life, and it meant a lot to me. It really hit home. And from there, my feelings and position on business it changed. And I thank God every day. Can I stop? I'm so sorry. I thought I was the man in the relationship.
It takes two.
I cried seeing our vows too. I couldn't. I always thought I'd be the breadwinner in the family. I always thought that she'd follow behind me, and it's completely the opposite.
We walk side by side.
No, we don't. And for me, that was a challenge. I thought I'd be, the strong man supporting the family, and she does. And I'm so happy and proud of her. So that's been my basic journey in Premier. Since then, I've really become more invested in it, and I understand now why she wants to stay home with our kids, because I miss so much. Can't stop crying. Someone punch me. Can I cry on your shoulder? You're like the only guy crying in here. So I missed a lot in our kids, and I said to myself, I'm not gonna, as much as I can prevent that, I'm gonna do what I can. A lot of you haven't seen me around a lot, especially these winter months. I was very selfish, and I still am going. Monday nights were bowling night for me, and I just did not want to give that up. I didn't think that she needed me here. I didn't know that I really needed to be part of this as our business. But coming here and being involved in rally and being around such wonderful people, it's changed me. People can change. I just think that they're misguided and they don't know what to change to. People can change.
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm invested in it. I have a full-time job. I'm still a manufacturing engineer. And I usually can't wait to leave to come here, especially, you know, one day a month. Rally for me is amazing. We're going down to Texas, what, 4 times this year? I can't wait. I can't wait. I work in an industry, you know, a lot of you are familiar with, just that 9-to-5 grind, where you are known for your failures more so than your successes. And I always thought that that was just normal, that this is the way it is. My parents work 9 to 5, parents work 9 to 5, my friends and their families work 9 to 5. That's just how it is. But Premier isn't that way. You serve, you don't work. It's all about serving. And I never understood that. I've always been very selfish. What can I give in return? But, you know, being part of a company like this and being able to help, if one word I say tonight helps one person, I feel accomplished. For me, that's great. And there's so many other people like that. So I'm very blessed. I'm not a very religious person. I grew up in a household of Catholicism. I confirmed, I did, I went to religious education. I don't know why I did it. I think I just did because my mom wanted me to. I mean, really, that was the extent of my religion. And
Angelina feels the same way.
I know. There's more to it. And I'm starting to find myself and find my Christianity and my way in the world. And I realized that this wasn't all up to me. If you asked me before March 7th, 2008, how my life was going, I just said, great, exactly how I planned. But little did I know it wasn't up to me. It wasn't my plan. So, I have to end this because I really can't take this anymore. Is this what it feels like to not be logical? Anyways.
And a menstruation to that. And then
Yes.
Flashes, turn the air up. So Lori's, you know, she's my love. I support her and do everything I can. I know it doesn't seem like it sometimes, but hear me now. I'm trying. Yeah, I tell you, we can't write this stuff, man. Just kidding. So that's my journey, and I'm so proud to be a part of it. I wouldn't say that I'm a leader, but I'm certainly learning, and I, as much as Lori, am dedicated to helping you succeed in your businesses. It's more than the jewelry. And Lori saw that from the beginning, and I didn't. I thought she was just spending our money. I mean, that's just the base. I mean, that's it. I just thought she was spending our money. Little did I know, here's where we'd be today. She's raising our boys and doing a fantastic job. So I'm very thankful.
we're thankful.